Hello there, and welcome to the first installment of the Centurion Online News in Brief. I'm your correspondent, Kevin York, along here with Kristen.
Hi, I'm Kristen Calciano, reporter for the Centurion.
And here's issue 9 news. Okay, on the front page we have a tuition hike. And the Board of Trustees unanimously approved a modest increase in tuition. On February 14th, 2008, the Bucks Board of Trustees unanimously voted to raise tuition $2 per credit and $3 per credit for technology support fees. That's $18 in 5 years per credit and $15 to $17 per credit technology support fee. So in total, that's approximately $33 increased in 5 years. So you're looking at raising rates for tuition, and that's what this story is about. So check out that story. It has a lot of facts about what you can expect from your tuition in the coming years. So check that out. And the next story on this great opening page, front page of the Centurion is what happened at Northern Illinois University on Valentine's Day, the shooting. It says that in Northern Illinois University, when a man armed with 3 guns opened fire from a lecture hall stage, killing 5 students and wounding several others before committing suicide. And now, let's kick it over to Kristen. What's in the news for us, Kristen?
Okay, in other news, I know many of you have had problems with the potholes that riddle the roads around campus. Well, now there's some help. They're putting up cones and white spray paint to help drivers avoid hitting the numerous potholes that are throughout the parking lots. There's over 20 craters on Linden Lane alone, which is the main road that leads to campus parking lots. Also in news, student changes to the login are causing much confusion. The spring semester has once again brought a change in the Bucks computer system login scheme, causing some students confusion and frustration. Marilyn Pachowski of the Learning Resources Center says that the main goal is to have a system that allows students to log on to one web portal in which they can access everything they need, including email, web advisor, and CE6. If you're experiencing problems with your login, you should contact the Information Systems Department at 215-968-8400. Also in the news, Mike Huckabee is trailing in the Republican primary race, lagging behind breakaway frontrunner John McCain. He's not throwing in the towel yet and is still trying to catch up. The chief songwriter and founder of the band Boston has more than a feeling that he's being ripped off by Mike Huckabee. In a letter to the Republican presidential hopeful, Tom Scholes complains that Huckabee is using his 1970s smash hit song, More Than a Feeling, without his permission. And now back over to Kevin with Student Life News.
Thanks, Kristen. In student life, we have a couple of dandies for you. There's an art exhibit at the Hicks Art Center. Famous paintings by Francisco de Goya, a collection of prints depicting scenes from the Peninsular War. 40 of the 82 etchings in the series that de Goya did, which are on loan from the Georgia Museum of Art, and they're available to see until March 19th at the Hicks Art Center. So check that out. It's going to be they're a famous collection of paintings, and they look very interesting. So check that out, please. And on another note, on the student life section, there is actually a new class started by Dr. David Brzezinski. It's called Holy War, Holy Peace in Islam, Judaism, and Christianity, and it's going to be at Bucks. So if you have any more information, if you want any more information, contact Brzezinski at www.bucks.edu or call him at 215-968-8276 and get that info. So Kristen, what's going on in entertainment?
Okay, the headline on this article is Dark, Funny Poetry Wows Bucks Students. Bucks hosted a night of poetry, a program presented by the Bucks Cultural Programming Committee, and the event kicked off Black History Month on campus with readings by famous poets Gerald Stern and Ross Gay. The next event for Women's History Month is Friday, March 7th in the Orangery with a reading by Maria Mozetti and Lindsay Haywood. Visit www.bucks.edu for more information. Also, Balloon Freak breaks record. John Cassidy makes a living blowing up balloons, and on November 14th, 2007, he set a record on Bucks campus by blowing up to 747 balloons in an hour. And the Bucks Book Club meets again. English professor Michael Hennessy is looking forward to a new semester of the college's book discussion group. Remaining meetings will be held on the following dates: March 13th, April 10th, May 8th, and June 12th. If you're interested in attending, contact Michael Hennessy at 215-968-8164. And now, back over to Kevin for Centurion Sports.
Yeah, that's right. We got a great article actually involving the head coach for Bucks baseball and women's volleyball, Mr. Mark Bowling. He fought on Pros vs. Joes, which is on Spike TV. It's a show where pro athletes play just regular Joes like you and me in sports. And Bowen got to face Arturo Thunder Gotti and lasted 1 minute and 33 seconds. Got pretty beat up, and he said in this article, he recalled, "I think I got a mild concussion because when I watched the show later on, I commented to my wife that there were parts of the fight I didn't remember." Now, he said that. So check out that article. It's pretty fascinating, and you'll definitely learn how to to see that event, go to spiketv.com and type in Arturo Gotti beatdown, okay, because he got beat down. No offense. So check that out, and also on the sports page, check out Tom Rowan's article about the Philly Wing Bowl. It's pretty cool. So thank you for joining us. I mean, be sure to check out the Centurion. Pick up a copy, and check out our new puzzle page, and visit us online at www.bucks/news.com. The Centurion is brought to you by the Editor-in-Chief, Laura Irwin, Managing Editor, Janine Logue, advising the Admirable Tony Rogers, News and Website, Mark Bennett, Student Life, that's me, Kevin York, and Sports, of course, Phil Coles. I'm Kevin York.
And I'm Kristen Calciano.
And this has been Bucks News. Thanks a lot.